Friday the 13th of February brings peak Monday energy, according to NASA. That lovely response. It went to everyone. Your doomscope animal today is that one pigeon who walks instead of flies. Its commitment to avoiding the sky mirroring dedication to starting projects, never finishing them. Midday, picture this, 87% convinced MI6 is recruiting, practicing a Bond villain laugh in the lift. Venus is messing with dating apps, every profile looks filtered through a deep fryer. At 3:17 p.m, look up excuses to leave work early. And fail to find any remotely believable. Tonight, unwind attempts will fail spectacularly. You'll spend 3 hours researching the perfect bath bomb, only to remember you don't have a bath. TikTok returns, promising only recipes. By midnight. Conspiracy theories about hamsters. You're 47% sure your neighbor's cat is judging your life choices. Aries, your Just Eat history reveals more about you than your diary ever could. Advice, finish something. Anything. Even that impulse purchase from 2024. This morning, Taurus, you'll attempt to evade Brenda from accounting like it's Friday the 13th of February, 2025. Mercury's playing silly beggars, so your meticulously scheduled day will self-destruct before you even get through the first biscuit. Expect your fringe to have opinions. The astral charts require masterful tact in professional scenarios. Venus is giving you the silent treatment, tempting you with that online sale that ends at precisely 1:27 p.m. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox, and will nudge you to feign football interest rather than engage in actual conversation. As the light fades, prepare for the commute home to feel like the entirety of 2020. Saturn's awkward vibe justifies skipping the gym. The celestial realms observed your recent exercise, and they're backing the Netflix choice all the way. And the stars have spoken. Advice: resist the urge to send a strongly worded email about Brenda's stapler. The constellations regret giving you such a refined palate for pastry. Friday the 13th of February finds you already 3 cups of coffee deep and somehow also late. NASA assures us this violates known physics. By 10:17 a.m. you will have explained the intricacies of sourdough baking to a complete stranger while waiting in line for stationery. How delightful. Your doomscope animal today is a weasel who words things suspiciously, like a toddler trying to explain where all the glitter went. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox. That email from 2021 is now a high priority. You started writing a reply, opened 12 new tabs related to antique spoons, and now you're watching a documentary about competitive cheese sculpting. This evening, that quick nap will evolve into a full-blown, 3-hour hibernation. You'll wake up in a panic, convinced you missed Friday the 14th and ruined everything. Then you'll order enough pizza to feed a small village. Lovely. Advice: leave your phone in another room. Just for 20 minutes. Seriously. I dare you. Cancer, today you'll be achieving peak levels of busy doing nothing. That's right, cosmic observers suggest, go all in. Your morning will start with the existential dread of realizing it's, indeed, Friday the 13th of February, 2026. Expect a frantic search for matching socks, discovering the washing machine has eaten all but one. Lovely. Work today. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox, turning it into a passive-aggressive minefield. By 4 p.m, you'll be convinced your boss hates your new haircut, whilst also simultaneously holding a grudge from that thing Sarah said at the work Christmas do in 2023. Venus is giving you the silent treatment. Clearly it heard you cry at that advert for dog food last night. How delightful. The evening. If you refresh your messages one more time, you will not summon love, you will summon carpal tunnel. Advice: don't bring up fun memories of 2024 during your performance review. They definitely weren't fun for the other person. This Friday the 13th of February, that new haircut makes such a statement, even the barista asked for your autograph. Your doomscope animal today is a heffalump from worried imaginings, convinced the waiter deliberately forgot your water refill as a personal slight. Around 2:47 p.m, while attempting to subtly angle for a promotion, accidentally send your boss a meme from 2023. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox and your chances, but at least the group chat will find it hilarious. Remember to delete it before they reply. Tonight, a casual visit to your friends turns into an impromptu performance when the karaoke machine appears. How delightful. You'll spend longer choosing your song than it takes to watch the entire Netflix catalog. By the end, even the dog looks bored. Before bed, spend an hour crafting the perfect Instagram caption for that blurry video, meticulously tagging everyone and their pets. Advice: step away from the self-tanner. The sun still exists, allegedly. This Friday, the 13th of February, you're convinced that third oat milk latte will unlock peak performance. In reality, it just fueled a 45-minute deep dive into spreadsheet software, culminating in purchasing one you'll never use. Expect minor chaos before 9 a.m. when you realize you left your perfectly packed lunch on the counter. At 2:17 p.m., a rogue stapler threatens office harmony. Venus is plotting your demise via passive-aggressive Slack messages about thermostat preferences, designed to trigger your color-coded charts. Just go outside, for God's sake. Jupiter is making everyone else unreasonably cheerful. Prepare for eye rolls. Tonight, Saturn gives you permission to skip that Pilates class you booked with the conviction of a zealot. Instead, settle in for a rigorous deep dive into Is It Cake? Precisely 6 episodes. NASA just confirmed your meticulously organized takeaway spreadsheets have been detected from space. Congratulations. Advice: stop organizing your sock drawer by thread count. The cosmos needs you to chill out. Friday, the 13th of February is looking dicey, Libra. Your doomscope animal today is an osprey diving into situations unprepared, about as ready as you were to choose a filter for that selfie. At precisely 8:17 a.m., you'll spill coffee trying to decide between 2 nearly identical travel mugs. Lovely. Venus is giving you the silent treatment after you spent 47 minutes dithering over brunch. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox. Remember that unhinged email you almost sent to your boss in 2024? Someone just replied. Brace yourself. You'll spend the afternoon desperately trying to charm everyone. Delightful. Tonight, all intention of ordering pizza is gone, just as you like it. Saturn whispers sweet nothings about your forgotten gym membership from 2023, while Jupiter encourages you to watch that nature documentary. You'll curate the perfect snack board, then realize you're out of everything. Absolutely not. Advice: stop saying I don't mind while very much minding. The universe sees you. Scorpio, this is not going to be one of those Friday the 13th Februaries where you spill coffee or trip over air. Oh no. This is far worse. You've woken up knowing too much. Your inbox is now a labyrinth Mars retrograde personally redesigned as a torture chamber. Enjoy sifting through those 7 near-identical meeting invites. Lovely. The afternoon means colleagues, sadly. Someone will say something that triggers a suppressed memory from 2021. Your silence will feel heavier than 1,000 unspoken threats. Avoid eye contact. You're holding enough information to sink a battleship. And you know exactly where that battleship is currently moored. Evening, that healthy recipe you bookmarked. Laughable. By 9 p.m. you'll be building a pillow fort and rewatching that documentary about competitive cheese sculpting. Before you sleep, you'll be scrolling property websites in Belize. Just to keep your options open. Advice: delete your search history. The authorities deeply regret giving you access to the internet. You woke up this morning convinced it was Friday the 13th of February, 2026. NASA has confirmed it's not. You're still tired. Your doomscope object today is a first aid kit with only plasters left, about as useful as your helpful life advice. Venus is giving you the silent treatment. By lunchtime, you'll have offended 3 people, accidentally CC'd your boss haha nice to a deeply inappropriate email, and scheduled a root canal instead of a spa day. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox with 63 spam emails. Tonight, despite promising to be there at 7:30, you'll be leaving the house at 8:17 wearing mismatched shoes and a paper crown. After consuming 47 consecutive episodes of terrible reality TV, you'll then declare yourself ready to run a marathon. Sagittarius, your Just Eat history reveals more about you than your diary ever could. Advice: stop making promises you can't keep. The universe is considering unsubscribing. This Friday the 13th of February, Capricorn, that to-do list is less a schedule, more a cry for help written in tiny font. By 9:17 a.m. you'll have spilled coffee on it, naturally. Mars retrograde is personally filing lawsuits against your inbox, demanding you switch off. Absolutely not. The afternoon brings social chaos. That quick coffee with Brenda from accounts will morph into a 3-hour dissection of spreadsheet formatting, culminating in Brenda declaring her dream of opening a llama farm. How delightful. You'll check work emails at precisely 2:47 p.m. whilst Brenda is distracted and tell her, yes, the llama are interesting, which will be weird. Evenings are your special brand of organized madness. The cosmos suggests a bath, Epsom salts, maybe even that fancy candle you bought in 2024. You'll light it, then feel guilty for not being productive. Cut to you rescheduling fun for 6 a.m. next Tuesday. Advice: that 11 p.m. email can wait. You're not curing cancer, darling. Your Doomscope object today is a potato left in the back of the fridge, forgotten, vaguely sprouting, and emitting the faint scent of disappointment. This morning, NASA just called. Seems that daydream you had about finally organizing your sock drawer has reached escape velocity. By lunchtime on this totally normal Friday the 13th of February, you'll be caught nodding along to a meeting you haven't been listening to since Tuesday. Mars retrograde is personally victimizing your inbox, and those 63 unread emails from 2021 now seem insurmountable. Lovely. Tonight, after scrolling TikTok for 3 solid hours, you'll decide that ASMR mukbang is absolutely the answer to all of life's problems. This revelation occurs precisely 1 second before your neighbor bangs on the wall because you're trying to make tteokbokki at 2:17 a.m. and it smells like burning rubber. Advice: stop reinventing the wheel and just buy a pizza. Friday the 13th of February finds you staring wistfully out a Rain Street window at precisely 9:17 a.m., Pisces, wondering what became of the you who was going to learn Portuguese and bake artisan bread. That clarity vanished faster than free donuts at a NASA convention. The afternoon offers a fresh hell's cape. Venus is personally muting your love life today. You'll spend 3 hours analyzing a single emoji, deciding it clearly means your partner is secretly eloping with a llama farmer. Avoid social media. Seriously. Someone breathing in a TikTok video will make you weep openly. Your emotional support water bottle won't help. Tonight, the cosmos recommends extreme escapism. Order enough takeout to feed a small army, find a comfort show, and construct a pillow fort so structurally sound it could withstand a mild earthquake. Extra points if you start crying during a car insurance commercial. Advice: stop mistaking feelings for facts. Your drama levels rival a telenovela, Pisces.